I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke back.
Please you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Berado. And chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Berado looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that,
Oh, Berado! Long chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Berado!
The Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Balls and Ghouls. Do please ignore the state of my eyes. I didn't get in until about 5:10 this morning. I didn't have a signal the entire time I was investigating. And then I don't check my phone when I'm driving. And my phone had blown up. So I checked with the wife and checked everything that was going on. So, yeah, I haven't had much sleep. Steve and Dolly. I worked with Steve and Dolly from Paranormal by the Sea last night. Genuinely, very, very nice people. Absolutely two of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Between them, Dorset Paranormal, because Colin came out of retirement, my ribs hurt. Bristol Paranormal Hunters UK, hello to you. Hey bro dude. The Ouija Brothers are back. They do have a Ouija Brothers extra channel. I have posted it in my community tab. I've posted it on Facebook. Hopefully it's a temporary band-aid or plaster until they can get their channel up and running. Liz Gowler, I appreciate you being first in all the time. Mrs. Geek has not slept very well. Sorry. She's not slept very well. I think it's a mixture of excitement that she's got 14 days off coming up soon. And obviously she's had her anxiety triggered a little bit by certain actions and reactions from idiots. It's going to be lurking tonight. No worries, Hammertoe. So we'll do... Look forward to seeing the Ouija Brothers back in action. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they've got a decent amount of archive footage that they can put back up onto the channel. I know they're doing some behind the scenes stuff as well. Oh, that's what I've got from the short video they've got on there. Right, let's do the Beardo's fault. He once teabagged my cat. We'll get into teabagging. Oh, what a dick. Yeah, right, let's do the participants before it gets too busy for me to actually read them all. So, tonight we have Bristol Paranormal Hunters UK, Mysteries Untold by Michael Berkey, A. Wakefield, Adam WBA, Amanda Hayward, Damien Ozzy, Andreas, Ali Oop, Andrew Goodyear, Andy Brown, Angela Gauk, Anita Drake, Happy Droid Development, AV Stevie, Benjamin R. Quick, Bean Sawyer, Big Dan, Big Dan's Aerial Adventures, Big Time Ando, Bill Stacey, Black Cat, Into the Unknown, Blue Sky Lissa, Bookie 1961, Catherine Lawrence, Kathy Lee, Kaz Scala, Kiara Hemingway, Chris Fat Rabbit, Chris Yule, Christopher John Ruby, Mr. Satan, Kior, Cognito Urbex, CPR, CRL, Darth Vader, David Binch, Dawn C, Dean Bailey, Deborah, I'm not even reading that, I'll balls it up. Sorry, I'm tired. Donald Spears, Doomed Lottie, Dorset Paranormal Investigators, great spending time with you guys last night. Double K, Explore Everything, Father of Gobby, Gamaxine, Ghost Dragon Investigations, Gillian Daniels, Glasgow Ghost Centers, Granny Dumpling, Hammer Toe, Haunted Sessions. You, sir, are a fucking gentleman. Hayes Grimes, Illuminati, Jamie Watson, Jane C, Jenna Lou, Jennifer Binks, Jennifer Taylor, Johnny D, Jolene, John Torrance, John Boy Patton, Calandra, Carl Quee, Kaylee Rowley, Kelly, Kells, Kerno, XP, no, fucking, sorry. I'm lost. Kitty Etheridge, Kim Adriazzoni, Laura Wilson, Lee Ann S, Liz Aitken, Liz Gowler, Laurie Chalks, Luna Moon, Major Truth, Mandy Priest, Mark Knight, Marine O'Connor, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, MHMF. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Have I said something I shouldn't have there? Major Truth, Mavs Awakening. I've just read all of these, haven't I? Mark Knight, Marine O'Connor, Megan Beyond Blue Eyes, Michelle, Mike James, Mike's Mysteries, Miss Kratos, Monique D, Mrs. Geek, the beautiful wife, Mrs. Boo Productions, hello lovely lady, Natasha Smith, no effing ghosts, certainly not last night, Augie Raver Baby, Ghost, Paranormal by the Sea, Proto Daddy, Proto Man, Reach Beyond Paranormal, Roger Bowen, Rubeck, Sandra Shaw, Jesus, this is jumping a lot, Sheena Queen of the Jungle, sorry, Simon Stevens, Scastius, Sky Talker, Sonia Jarrett, Spaghetti alla Paranormale, Sir Spookfest, Stephanie W. Callows, Stony, Sumaki, Sunblessed, Susan Hornby, Tattoos by Thrax, Optimal Gaming, thank you for the $5. Beardo, it's your fault. I'm leaving you money. Just kidding. Love your content. Keep up the fabulous. We'll get into that. Beardo's fault now. Sunblessed, Susan Hornby, Tattoos by Thrax, The Rights, The Dark One, Tom44, Tommy, Transport Tech, User 1000, Val, Virgin City Sadie, Wandering Wenshi, We Are Family, Welsh Bob, William Wayland, Wanderer, WW1, Russ, and Jules. Actually, a lot of people's names dipping in and dipping out there, and I don't recognise them. Mods are in, so we'll be alright. So, in the merch store, we have a hashtag Beardo's Fault. It's a t-shirt I've been asked to make for ages and ages and ages. So I made it. Sammy's Campfire, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, lurking. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Nurturing Hands, how you doing? Glenn Moore, hello to you. So in a t-shirt, hashtag Beardo's Fault. It's something the mods have been saying for about 6 months. Beardo's fault, you get the blame for everything. Beardo, but obviously recent events. Mr. Badger, very sorry. It is my fault. Obviously recent events. And then my comment section kind of blew up with hashtag Beardo's fault or Beardo stole my homework. I woke up to a flat tire, it's Beardo's fault. There were tons of them. Tons and tons of them. I sprained my ankle in 1984. Beardo's fault. And I'm laughing my ass off at all of them. And then I'm like, and then I get these messages. Have you seen Boo Productions video? And I watch Boo Productions video. It's like, have you ever got caught faking? I mean, have you ever done a paranormal investigation and been caught by a debunker? Beardo's fault. And he did this nice little advert and then he went into his content. Fantastic put out a news show. Beardo's fault. Beardo's fault. Beardo's fault. It's Christopher John Roby, Mr. Satan, thank you for the 2 months. Someone stubbed my toe. Hashtag Beardo's fault. Hashtag blame Beardo. Do you do for very large people like me? I'm a woman, size 26. You'd have to check on the website, Michelle. I'm not sure what size they go up to, and I have no idea. I'm afraid. My alarm didn't go off this morning. Beardo's fault. I've seen that a few times. Tom44, thank you for the 9 months. Love the response video. Beardo, respect. Sir Facial Hair's fault. Thank you for the 16 months. So, yeah, I've seen these videos done and people joining in on the fun. Obviously, I am more than happy for people to take the piss out of me. We've made a channel out of it for 3 years. The nickname Beardo's Weirdos came from people taking the piss out of me. Johan Rico Westgate, thank you for the membership. No effing ghosts, thank you for the 7 months. Beardo's fault, there are no effing ghosts. I'll take it. Congrats for first place best hair. Thank you, Kim Adria's only for the 7 months, and I won for best hair. Jesus, my hair's terrible at the moment. A t-shirt that says my day sucked. My days haven't sucked, to be fair. While it's been moderately stressful. I'm not as wound up as some. You know? Constantly posting and all the rest of it. So yeah, I see all of these amazing comments all over the usual channels. You know, as sort of the cluster. But then I watch a J-Cats video. People are doing it in J-Cats comment section. I'm like, what the fuck? There's just Beardo's fault everywhere. I think it's absolutely hilarious. And what a way to turn quite a nasty, horrible situation into this massive positive by taking the piss out of me. I think it's the best way we could have. Genuinely, I think it's the best way we could have dealt with it. It's been absolutely hysterical. I have diarrhea. Beardo's fault. I'm a night worker and I woke up to watch Beardo. Beardo's fault. Thank you, Diana James. I got second place for the best hair. Blame Berado. I mean, J-Cats, you're kind of famous, right, for your bed hair. J-Cats, I'm halfway through your most recent video because I know you've covered the stuff that I'm not putting on my channel. So if everyone wants to go and see what that guy is doing over on Instagram, J-Cats has covered it. The reason I'm not covering it is this is going a legal route. And if I start getting into arguments with him, or he winds me up to the point where I snap and say something back to him that could get me into trouble, then it's kind of pointless. There's also been, this is going to be the only serious addressing of the night. Cassidy May still hungry. Cassidy May, why are you still hungry? This is going to be the only proper serious thing of the night. Over on the Facebook, people have been in the comments, and they've been posting things that they're saying are historical fact of that guy's dodgy background. Without any proof, that could be seen as me allowing people to slander him. So I've removed those comments. Even if there's truth behind them, do we really want to drag his name through the mud? He does that by himself. If he keeps bringing out things, saying this, that, the other, then I'll fire back with fact. Which will bring us to Beardo's first tale of the evening. But we'll get there just a little bit while everyone's coming in and shouting hello. What's J-Cats after Beardo? You can watch him now if you want to. And J-Cats has done me a favour putting that video out. I'll be completely honest, because I don't know. I don't know if somebody needs to bring some sort of medical intervention to that man, because he's not a well man, I don't think. Amy and Ozzy, thank you for the £2. I had a great birthday yesterday, Beardo's fault. Amy and Ozzy has been in this community for a very long time. Very supportive. Buys the merch. Supports the merch. Even when we've had our differences over... Nothing major, you know, little differences over things. She listens to opinions and all the rest of it. Could we all please wish her a happy, happy birthday, please? Comic Welshie. Hello, brother. Guys in the chat now is Comic Welshie, a long-time friend of mine. He is, in fact, the guy that got me started on Twitch. He actually built my first Twitch stream for me. He made all of my artwork for me, all my panels, all my alerts. He taught me how to do OBS and how to stream. Are we talking about A1? Oh, fucking A1. I'm not even going to discuss A1. Because the guy is thriving on it. The only time he gets views is when he says my name or J-Cart's name. And now you can see him in these channels that don't like me's comment section, trying to get them on board with him. And even they are ignoring him. So, nah, I'm not giving him the time of day. He's had his time to shine and he fucked it up. Fantastic Publishing. Thank you for the £5, but you were still in trouble, lady. Tell me why it's Beardo's fault. Disgraceful behaviour, fantastic. My brain hurts and it's Beardo's fault. Yes, it is. Thank you, Major Truth. This chat is hopping like a DDoS attack. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That's some sort of computer shit that dumbass old people like me don't get. Is the camera blurry? The thing is, I'm using my webcam because my camera that's normally up there, well, this is my view from it right now. Because it's in my bag. I took it out last night, or I took the lens off it. Show the pic, Beardo. Dickhead. Right, so Comic Welsh, does some, he used to do a lot of stuff on Photoshop for me because I'm a complete moron with Photoshop. And because I haven't had a clean-shaven face in quite some time, he's created a Photoshopped image. My Discord won't open. Where is it? 2 seconds. He's created a Photoshop image. Right. My God, I've got so many things to do today. I don't need message requests. I need direct messages. Something wrong with my Discord. No, there's not. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, thank Comic Welshie for this shit. He's digitally removed my beard. What a knob. Donald Spears, thank you for the early access. Appreciate you. Beardo gave me my cold. No, I didn't. I Beardo, how's it hanging? Hope you're good. Mesquite 100% true. Spaghetti alla paranormale. Thank you for the 10 Polish nuts or whatever currency you use over there. Can't stop doing the Beardo's fault. A lot of people can't stop doing the Beardo's fault. It's great. Berado. What's a Berado in your title? Oh, I've spelled something wrong again. Rushing for a stream. Beardo, thank Glasgow Ghost sent us for the super chat, please. I do apologise. Glasgow Ghost sent us, thank you for the £5. My car broke down last night. Hashtag Beardo's fault. The Dark One, thank you for the €10. How many lies will be in the story time today? My stories... I mean, the only person they'll embarrass is my mum. And my mum doesn't watch the channel. Am I Scottish? No. I'm Welsh. So, looks like Steve-O from Wish. God damn it. So, that photo that Mr. Demons posted and said was me doing something nasty to a passed out drunk man. That passed out drunk... Look, let me set the scene for you. I had come out of a relationship. And the guy in the picture had also come out of a relationship. Brandy's Turk, thank you for the $5. Craven sucked. Beardo's fault. Start watching the Walking Dead. Beardo's fault. Fair enough. Right, can't spell Beardo's fault. Yeah, I know. So, we both became single around the same time. We were in bands together. We both worked at Tesco together. We lived in and out of each other's pockets. And then we both became single within a short time frame of each other. And we just got drunk a lot. When we were not working, we were drinking, playing shows in the band, or going to watch shows. And in with that, and in with all of our group of friends, we had a large group of friends, all musicians. We started these prank wars. Obviously, you've got to take into account the Jackass and things like that were, you know, pretty popular at the time still. Mr. Stigma, thank you for the $4.99. Thanks for taking time to check my post and respond. Appreciate it, sir. Have a great live. I'm off to work. Mr. Stigma, I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. So these prank wars initially started with things like First one fell asleep in a party, they would get an eyebrow shaved off. First one to fall asleep in a party would get covered in Nutella and things like that. And this shit had been going on for years. But when me and my good buddy John became single at around the same time, wow, did things escalate? And then there was a competition. There were about 8 or 9 of us involved in it. And the whole thing was somebody had to teabag the first one to fall asleep. And it had to be a successful teabag. And it was very awkward because none of us actually wanted to do it. Until John got really drunk, passed out outside of a pub with his mouth open. Now, if you look at that photo closely, you'll see his head is actually turned away from me. And whilst my jeans are open, my boxer shorts are still up. The whole point of that was we convinced John that I did actually do it to him, and we didn't. Mostly, because there was cloth. But still. I did, however. 5 years later, we're in the same pub, and we are telling his new girlfriend of that same story. And I look over at him, and he is out as in the chair, head tipped back, mouth wide open. And as the bouncers grab him arm each, I actually got him. Full-blown plop. Dropped him in his mouth, and the best bit was he woke up when I did it and went, "Oh, fucking hell no." This, you got to understand, we used to, like, sleep in the same van and go around the UK. And me and John were the big drinkers in the band. We had our drummer that drove everywhere, because I didn't drive at the time. I only drove motorcycles. Our bassist wasn't old enough to drink. So me and John made up for it. We used to get absolutely battered. There were times we turned up to gigs, and me and John were so drunk, we started playing songs from our old bands without remembering. We were that bad. We played a biker's bar in Derby, and we thought we were going to get our heads kicked in because we were so drunk playing that we didn't finish the set. Luckily for us, these bikers thought it was the best thing they'd ever seen because all they did was laugh at how drunk we were. It was the last night of tour. Holy shit, was it messy. Lucky he didn't suck and bite. Stoney, this is where we get into the third part. We had a house party. And he was like, "It's been a good 3 or 4 years and you haven't got me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And what I didn't know was he told all of the boys he was going to let me get him again. And he was going to clamp on. And he did. He's sleeping on the sofa. And stupid me being drunk thought he'd been stupid again. He clamped on. I had teeth in the testes. Horror of horror! Thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Now, you've got to understand the band dynamic as well. Grumpy Rat can attest to a lot of this stuff. We used to go to gigs. Me and John would get absolutely blasted. Probably be sick somewhere before we'd even played a show. And then we'd play the show. And then we'd drink more and be sick again. We used to drop Reaper chili peppers in each other's pints and in each other's cans of beer just to fuck each other over. The Dark One, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. We were the type of people that you'd pull up in the petrol station. Somebody would fill up later on when we were all driving. Somebody would have to fill up because we'd taken in turn to pay for fuel. And then the fear would set in that somebody would have to go in and pay. And the big issue there was that person that went into the petrol station knowing that when they were putting the card through or when they were handing over that cash, they knew that when they looked in that window, the van would be gone. And we would either be parked out of sight mocking them and filming them, or we'd wait for them to just grab the door handle and you'd pull off. And we'd be videoing the entire thing. It'd be put up on MySpace and stuff like that. We used to play fuck with each other. Absolutely fuck with each other. Mum called, gotta get the kiddo. No worries, CRL, real life first. When what's going on when I turned on the stream, we was talking about being bit on the you-know-what. It was the you-know-whats. Glad I never had friends like that. I have enough trust. The thing is, right, it never went. Like, one of the boys was like, I'll come down Sunday, we'll open a bottle of whiskey, we'll drink on stream, we'll tell all the stories. And I was like, whoa, I don't know about that. Michelle, of course you can get a rawr. 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 Matthew Price, I'm very well, thank you. Now, you have to understand, not only were we bandmates, a lot of us were ex-rugby boys. So, if any of you know rugby boys, you'll know how brutal rugby boys can get. We were the type of people that would walk past each other in a house party with a hands full of Vicks, the sinus stuff, and slap each other in the eyes with them for fun. We were brutal with each other. As long as people were up for it. As long as everyone in the group was up for the joke, everyone was involved. If somebody was like, leave me out of it, we left them out of it. For example, some people had jobs where they were, you know, professionals. On Monday to Friday, they were professional. The weekend, they were professional idiots. For those people, we didn't dye their hair or shave their eyebrows off or half a beard when they fell asleep. We didn't do stuff like that to them. If you worked in a factory where nobody cared how you looked, your eyebrows were going. Johan Drigo Westgate, made in Wales, thank you for the £2. Hello, Berado, my old friend, happy birthday. Not my Berado, I Conjure, hello, we were talking about you last night. I wore a waterproof coat, and I was like, this sounds like Kim's coat. Thank you, can I say it's the first time I've used a super chat as it stopped working? Can you put a different soundtrack to the turkey twerk? I probably could, yeah. Mike, oh! Thank you for the $4.99. The only thing you can be blamed for is kindness. Listen, I understand why people are pissed at me. I get it. It's really hard to have a mirror held up to you and be told you're a bad person. I get it. But that's on them, not me. My conscience is clear. If my conscience wasn't clear, I wouldn't have gone on an investigation last night and laughed my ass off. I wouldn't have slept when I got home. I'd have been panicking, like, oh, have I fucked up? Badger, thank you for the membership there. I appreciate it. I had a mate, his eyebrows got shaved when he was asleep. We used to do it each other all the time. I once woke up, my mate James, his hands were in my trousers, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he ripped. I don't know what that was. He ripped. Whilst I was passed out drunk, they poured, is it called Veet? Some sort of leg hair wax inside my pants. They filled my pants with the shit. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Give yourself a ban, you earned it. What? Evie Stevie's earned it. Horror, thank you for another 5 gifted. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. I've seen your video today, Horror. Thank you for the thank yous. Just thank you, everyone, for being thankful. For being thankful. I have a lot I can blame Berado for. If it wasn't for Berado, I would have never known Twin Paranormal is a thing. Absolutely. Can I get a wee? Yes, you can. Nugget Futs, it's your birthday tomorrow. Can I get a copy of me in Aurora? Rawr. Rawr. Michael Birkin, go for it.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there.
Right, it wasn't... Wait, did that work?
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Muchas gracias. The Welsh sound so tame. I mean... Sorry, the most important part, that night of the teabagging outside the pub, that's where I met my wife. That's where I met my wife. I don't know if it was that night, but it was that summer on that weekend. Right, it wasn't Veet then, it was wax. But, yeah. And I felt this rip, and then he's just stood there holding what looked like a mini afro, and I'm like, what the fuck? after I'd finished screaming because that shit hurt. We also used to, the old clipper lighters, you could pull the flint out, we'd put it in the spring, we'd light it on fire and throw it at each other because it'd explode when it hit you. We were dickheads to each other. Could really use a knee gun. Coming right up.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
There you go. What the hell is teabagging? It is when one takes one's testes out of his pants and drops it into somebody's open mouth. How to pick up women. Get teabagged. Got it. It worked for me. So, when I was drinking in this pub, Mrs. Geek, we were good friends, but, you know, it was years and years later we got into a relationship. We were friends for years before. When I'm in this pub, at one point, she's serving us, and I said the words, "What's the record for the most amount of Freddy Krueger's drunk?" Now, a Freddy Krueger in this bar back in the day was 1 shot of Jack Daniels, 1 shot of vodka, 1 shot of Jägermeister, all in a big glass tumbler. So there were 3 full shots in a glass tumbler because this pub, or this club, it was a music venue and it had just opened and it was kind of dead at the beginning. But we tried to make it something by playing there for free and things like that. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 20 months. I'm trying to tell a story, Dean.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I mean, Dean remembers all these stories. He worked with me and John. So, these 3 shots, full shots, are in a tumbler. And I said, what is the record for them? And I think the record was 8 or 9. And I remember the guy's name that did it. I won't say it on here because I'm not a fan of his. And I was like, right, I'll have 10. No, his record was 9. I was like, I'll have 10. And Mrs. Geek just shook her head and was like, oh, please no. And I was like, oh, yes, I'm doing it. The owner came over and he was like, he's fine. Just don't be sick in my bar. And if you are going to be sick in my bar, get into the toilet. I was like, I'll be fine. The first one went down, fine. Second one went down, fine. Third one went down, fine. Fourth one, I was like, that's burning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did all 9, and I'm like, hey, look how good I am. I'll have another 2. I got to the 12th one, and as the 12th one hit my stomach, it started to come back out. And my mate that owned the bar at the time was looking at me going, no! Because this is 6 o'clock. Sorry, this is 6 o'clock on a Saturday night. It was the British Lions, so we'd been in this since 10 in the morning or something stupid. I ran to the urinal. I couldn't go in the cubicle because there was somebody in there. And there's 3 urinals. There's a guy there peeing, and there's a guy there peeing. I get to the middle urinal, and as I'm about to evacuate, the owner of the building is getting shouted at by this guy. This guy stood there, he's like, if his mate films my dick, I'm going to kick the shit out of the lot of you. And my mate that owns the building went, it's alright, it's my pub. So I evacuate, and we'd obviously all gone for a breakfast to line our stomachs, and the only thing that people could see was what looked like Jägermeister and mushrooms. And to me, that's where my night ended. I don't remember a thing out of it. I woke up on somebody's floor in a place 20 miles away when I lived walking distance from the pub. Me and John woke up and we were like, holy shit, what happened? He was like, I don't know. I was like, alright. And he's like, oh, by the way, your phone's been going off. I think your mum's trying to get hold of you. Johan Drigo Westgate, thank you for the £5. Sorry, Beard, just got a text from Safa. Gotta go use the cash for your cheat night. I appreciate you, Johan. Thank you very, very much. And I'm like, hang on, my mum's not picking me up this weekend. Because my mum used to pick me up to go and like visit my grandparents and stuff. Because I drove a motorcycle, but but I would never drink the day after drink. I would never ride a bike after drinking. So my mum, I got all these phones, and I'm like, shit, as my granddad, because my granddad was very ill at the time, is it my granddad? So I ring my mum back, and I'm like, Mum, what's going on? She says, have you seen Facebook this morning? I'm like, no, why? She was like, well, Mike has posted a video and tagged it of you being sick in a bathroom, and he's titled it, Not Much Room for Mushroom. Every year, that video gets posted by Mike of me being sick in this toilet. Every year, without fail, the teabagging photo gets sent to me, either by John or by Mike. Look what you've done there. And that guy, the other side of the internet, is like, look at him doing these horrible things. I don't know a rugby boy that hasn't tried to teabag someone. I don't know somebody in a band that hasn't tried to teabag someone. Stevie B, thank you for the 1 month. Don't blame Berado. Stevie, I couldn't put Jaeger anywhere near my face anymore. Mike's... There we go. Sam. Me, Sam and Mike went through college together. And Mike is... I don't even know how to describe him. He is the most loyal friend you will ever have. If you're going to wake up with somebody's bollocks in your mouth, it'll be his. It'll be his. Mike is a type of guy. Now, this is one of the stories I want to tell. Mike used to try and get us thrown out of pubs, but only in the funniest ways possible. And the best one he ever did... We were in a Weatherspoons in Cardiff. It was like match day. The place was rammed. Rex Van Ryn, thank you for the £5. Did you look into the Cardiff poltergeist? I have, yes. I've also spoken to Reverend Peter Laws about it, because I think he would do a much better version of the history of it than me. If he doesn't want to do it, then I will. Thank you, Rex. But yes, I have looked into it. What a weird story. So Mike used to get us thrown out of pubs all the time for, you know, really stupid things. He'd say something to somebody and normally a brawl would kick off and we'd get thrown out and he'd just be laughing. So we're in this Weatherspoons and there's a lot of us. And my mate's on... For some reason, my mate took his first date out with us and they got married somehow. Cujo, thank you for the 6 months. Beard opened my window and let my budgie escape in 1985. I loved that budgie, bastard. In the middle of this Weatherspoons, there is a glass lift. A very large glass lift. And because it's match day and people are bumping, we're like, oh, we need to get out of here soon. Mike says, no problem. He walks up the stairs. He gets in the lift. This lift is packed. He just drops his trousers, drops his pants. He's got his hands over his cock and balls, obviously. Sticks his ass against the glass, so we've all got this massive view. He's a large lad. As the lift starts to drop, he does the following. The whole pub looks at this lift that is screeching all the way down, and it's just his ass pressed against the glass. The bouncers couldn't throw us out for laughing, and they were like, boys, will you just go? In between, like, giggling, laughing, and we were like, yeah, we go in. But that's the type of friends that we've got, you know? I mean, we had friends that were scared of seagulls, so we'd throw chips at their car so the seagulls would land on them and stuff. Ah, dear, dear. What was that? Somebody asked me for specific... Oh, the guy in the wheelchair. Ah, bless him. Laura Johnson, thank you for the £2. We still pull these pranks on the rock scene. If I was still in a band, we'd probably still be doing them. Who's Berado? That's me. I've changed my name to hide from all the haters. The cheek of him. So I like that. The guy in the wheelchair. So there used to be a pub up the valleys. It was a nightclub. And it was rough. Like, proper rough. Everyone that went in there got into a fight. No matter who they were. It just... People used to go there to fight. It was one of the only places I always said, no, I'm never ever working that door. Because I'm going to get my head kicked in. So in this pub, the guy's name was Graham, and I learned a couple of years ago he passed away. I became great friends with him after it. But Graham's in a wheelchair. He's been in a wheelchair his entire life. And he was so drunk, he was being a dick. And nobody would tell him off because he was in a wheelchair. And I'm like, you can't just let him do this stuff because he's in a wheelchair. So I tap him on the shoulder and I'm giving him all this. And he looks me dead in the eye. He said, I will knock you the fuck out. I said, you what? Fine. I got a chair. I sat down in said chair. And I did the following. Go on then. What happened next was magical. I entered some sort of dream state on a higher existence where there seemed to be clouds in the room and a big bright light, and I was out fucking cold. Completely out cold. He knocked me fucking spark out. I came around and I was like, what the fuck just happened to me? And all of the boys are killing themselves laughing. And they were like, that guy supports his entire body weight on his arms all day, every day. Look at the size on his arms. I was like, what? Like, you stuck your jaw out and you let somebody that strong punch you square in the face. I learned a valuable lesson. We ended up drinking with Graham all night that night, and we became really good friends. Unfortunately, he had health complications quite young in his life, and he's no longer with us. But we became friends after it. That's the first punch I ever remember getting knocked out by. One of the last. Ben L, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. There were no cartoon birds. I was in a world of hurt. I still felt dizzy the next day. He knocked the taste out of my mouth. I was out for a while as well, but by all accounts. But the thing is, the whole pub cheered. They thought it was hysterical. My mates are laughing. The rest of the pub is laughing. How did that not occur to you before he hit you was beyond me? Because I was drunk. I don't know what's going on with my PC. I was drunk. I was very drunk. He was being rude and he threatened me. And in my head, it was like, I can't just hit him when he's in a wheelchair because people are going to think I'm a fucking cruel knob, like. So if I let him hit me first, then I hit him back, it's fair game. Probably the hardest punch I've ever been hit by. Welcome back, CRL. Good evening, Berado. We're skeeting all in chat. Just got in from running Ghost around. How is Ghost? I bet he's massive now. He knocked me spark out. I couldn't knock anyone out. I use an electric wheelchair. Maybe I should go back to manual. Graham was born without the use of his legs. But obviously this was mid-90s? Late 90s. I was about 18. It was before I went to college. I might not have even been old enough to be in the pub. But yeah, we became friends. Never suffered from Zen loss at that level. I learned... Listen, I learned... the big bottles from Asda. I learned a valuable lesson that night. I did. Never fuck with somebody in a wheelchair. He put his foot down, stood up for himself, then rocked Berado. Give him a standing ovation. The whole pub cheered for him. And do you know what? I deserved it. He deserved to be pulled aside and spoken to for the way he was behaving, and I was always the mouthy one. You love your t-shirt? Hey, Lycan, thank you for sending over a picture. I'll probably put it in a video for next week if you're happy with that. So you popped his tyres? No. No. That was one of the threats we used to give him. He'd be like, we'd be out drinking or whatever, and he'd start mouthing. We were like, Graham, behave or we letting your fucking tyres down. I'll punch someone if they piss me off big time. Yeah, he was in the wrong. The stupid thing I did was assume that because he was in a wheelchair, he wouldn't have hurt me. He absolutely fucking leveled me. Probably the greatest punch I've ever been hit with. Berado, mouthy. Nah! Me? Never. Cat being catnapped. Beardo's fault. Rawside Paranormal, hello to you. But the good side of it was, towards the end of his life, we were really good friends. My best friend is in a wheelchair, passed away due to spina bifida, brings back some good memories. Graham was a good guy. Beardo was never mouthy. I don't know what you mean. Always the mouthy one. Right, in my defence, I was never mouthy until the last year of school. And I turned. There were certain things I'm not getting into. This is a happy stream. But yeah, I basically turned on bullies and I became mouthy. And I wasn't very good at fighting at the time. But I would get into fights. Beardo always uses his mouth. Megan! Can I get a wee for Jake, please? Of course you can. Jake, wee! These things happen if you let someone who moves the entire body weight around with their arms punch you in the face. Yeah, valuable lesson. Very valuable lesson. He was a nice guy. He was just drunk and being a dick. I was drunk and being a dick. It's the kind of things that happen. And, like, obviously it doesn't matter so much in this community, but he's been doxed on Spotted Ghosts. Who? Who's been doxed? Who's been doxed by Spotted Ghosts? We also did some crazy stuff backstage, mostly because the bands... Backstage with bands is... I never partook in the backstage stuff. I was always happy out the front with people. Can you get an Egan? Yes, you can. One show we had a rider and we actually did stuff backstage.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Why has Spotted Ghosts doxed me? Is that a real thing? I don't have Instagram to check. Other people have been sending me all this Instagram stuff. Why is he involved? Hello there, Ronnie. Tak Norris, hello. How are you doing? Whoever searches gets disciplined. What? Good evening, Sean and Jess. Who Spotted Ghost? Sounds like a dead Dalmatian. The guy that makes Spirit Talker app. Sometimes he likes me, sometimes he hates me. I don't get it. Why does it say story time with Berado? Because I'm an idiot. And I rushed to start the stream because I've been awake since yesterday. Well, I had a couple of hours this morning. You bully. Yes, I am. Over 600 in you. Jesus Christ. The Ouija Brothers don't have their initial channel back, Larry, but they do have the Ouija Brothers Extra. So they're going to be uploading stuff on there, hopefully get the original channel back, and then, like, the extra content they were doing will go on. Something like that. Griff's done a video explaining everything, so feel free to check that out. Where can I send you a pic of their story, Beardo? My email address is in the channel description. Send it to BeardoTTVlive@gmail. That one. Can I do the discipline? It's been a while since I've paddled something. Not me, no. Thank you for the 199, cool guy. Why are other people getting involved in this? Not sure why people get involved. I don't... Well, we know why. Because Andrew has been on Instagram all day asking people for backup and asking people to help him out. Can a mod post a link to the new channel? I'll grab it now. Hey, B-dubs, how you doing? Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Jake from Paranormal on the Go, how are you doing? Sorry. I mean, it's kind of easy. It's just the Ouija Brothers Extra, but there we go. There you go. There's the Ouija Brothers link there. We pin it as well. See, we have to do it every 5 minutes. I have a question about the Ouija Brothers predicament. Wouldn't it be considered grand theft because of the... I doubt it. And these hackers trying to prove who did it, because I'll guarantee you that business that they called themselves is not the original business. I'll guarantee it. I've had a very tiring day, Jake. I got in at like 5 o'clock this morning. Didn't realise all the drama, but it is what it is, you know. Had a fantastic investigation last night. The fort was probably the most insane looking place I've ever investigated. Just nuts. Just trying to say hello and keep your head up. Those that know Andrew's full of shit at the end of the day, I say consider the source, he's worthless, so anything he said... Yeah, it's not bothered me really at all. I think I've defended myself perfectly fine. A lot of other people have seen it. I've seen a lot of other people that have been supporters of his come out. Even Ghost Club Paranormal. Their comment is pinned because they were like, that's not what we told him. We had a very brief conversation, and what he said is, it's what the ghosts have doxed you on Facebook. Wait, I don't even know how to use Facebook on the PC. There's nothing on Facebook. It's just advertisements. Unless he's got in his reels. Spirit mentions. Spotted Ghost got nothing on Facebook about me. Tina Miller, hello to you. I watched the video of this Proven Demon guy. Yeah, I'm not going to get into him. At the end of the day, I've said what I've got to say. That ain't no real address. What are you on about? Time to check his email. Oh, Spotted Ghost has absolutely doxed me. Spotted Ghost, you are absolutely fucked. I can't believe how fucking petty he's been. Two seconds, I'm just grabbing a screen of it. I might end this year. The thing is, they think that because of where my business is registered and then sharing my name means they haven't doxed me. But I don't promote my full name, and they are posting things of my full name and my business. Now, my business is addressed to a business office, not my home. And they are posting that with my real name all over it. I'm not ending it. I'm just, I'm not going to discuss it any further because I will say something that'll get me in trouble. Ali DB, how you doing? It's more than ridiculous. I got people fucking online everywhere. Just, I will take. How many people end up in hospital with pranks? Me. I was the only one that ever ended up in hospital with the pranks. Well, a few of us broke bones doing stupid shit, but yeah, I was the only one that ended up in hospital. It's on Instagram, by the look of it. I'll sue the ass off the pair of them. Please can I have a rawr? I love that suit. Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
Yeah, Richard. More or less, it's not even over debunking. It's just personal now. How many times have you been doxxed over this now? Well, twice so far. I think it's already out there. I mean, who the fuck watches Spotted Ghosts anyway? Doxing is indeed a crime. Yeah, they think they've got a loophole in it because obviously you register your business with your name. I'm not embarrassed of my name. I just don't use it. Nobody calls me by my real name. I go by my middle name. Everybody in my family goes, or all of the males go by the middle name. Make reports as soon as possible. Best case sorted. It's not going to do any... It's already out now. I mean, if somebody wanted to know my name, they could have just fucking asked me. Shemai Druth or Druth? Yeah, I've got what none of these people know. No, there are things in place for me to protect myself legally and have been for a while. Is my real name Barry? Absolutely not. Do I look like a Barry? I could pull off being Barry. You know, you're doing this fine evening, you beautiful bearded internet friendo. I was having a good day. You've told us your name on stream. No. Not that name, I haven't. Spotted Ghost sounds like a horrible disease. I mean, what is the point in him doing it, you know? He comes in the streams on occasion. Beautiful Spotted Ghost has also put it on the Facebook stories. Fred. Yep, that's my name, Fred. You don't have a middle name? I know a few people that don't have middle names. Weird. My name is Batman. Barry suits you. Is your real name Absolute Legend? Yes, it is. Chester Beardo Bunker. Chester! Fernando. You look like a Neil. People grasping for relevance. Yeah, of course they are. It's because that idiot has been on there asking for people to... See, what the issue here is there is now a hate campaign against me being orchestrated by people that are on YouTube, but they're doing it away from YouTube. And when I take that to YouTube, I have grounds to get their channels shut down as well. Both of them. Look more like a Clint. I mean, to be fair, Dolly from Paranormal by the Sea last night called me Daryl. Bryn. That's right, my name is Uncle Bryn. I had a round of Spotted Ghost, absolutely destroyed him. Careful what I say. Thought my name was Nickelback. Get out. Derek is an underrated... It absolutely is. That show broke my heart. Why can't they just leave you alone? Because... it's just easier to project onto me, I guess, for their own shortcomings in life. Sending you much love. I'll send in you so much love, Beardo. Thank you, Christopher John Ruby. Thank you for the £5. Mama Geek. You don't need to. Beardo's real name is Melvin. Mr. Blobby. About 6 months ago, I was, yeah. My son said you're called Freddy Bongo Beard. He's 6. Oi! Crypto game, son. They absolutely can get the channel shut down. It's also a police matter. My address isn't on there. When I started the business, I purposely went with an accountant that would let me use their address as a business address. Because I'm not stupid. I forgot your name, but this is how you remind... Auntie Kaylee! Goes to show the fakers aren't rhetorical sharpest tools in the box. They have absolutely got themselves right in the shit here. Yes, you can have a Negan.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Clarence. Got it. Burpo. Yep. I've got a billion names. So YouTube, look at me bandwagon. You need a Thor tattoo. I was going to get a comic book sleeve on my left leg and then a horror on my right. Johnny Beardo Jones will take it. I saw a Placebo concert the other day, but it didn't do anything for me. I used to love Placebo, but I haven't listened to them in years. Years and years. We all know your real name is Thor, maybe. I'm going to bullet for my Valentine Trivium next month. My lady and I meet in both bands. Pretty excited. Awesome. Negan is a fitty. Isn't that stalking or obsession? People hate the truth. Truth thirsty. Strong Beardo Cameron is going to have them one day. Beardo's name is either Jeffrey, Dean, or Morgan. Reported it. Yeah, that's all I can do really is report it, and then go the legal route. This is just it. There's lots of vile haters out there. You can't just enjoy doing what you love without the trolls or some jealous planks giving you the beans. At the end of the day, all of these people all have businesses, and nobody has done this to them, so why do it? I don't support a football club elite walkthroughs. When I was a child, I supported Liverpool. And then I moved on to rugby, and now I don't even watch that. I was in England yesterday. We all met up in a pub, and they got Wales and England on the TV. I looked over, and I was like, does that say 64? So did the pint like this. All right, Gav. Pint of Guinness, please. What's wrong? It's Freddy Jason Beardo III. I'll take it. I'm not buying Slayer tickets. I bought over-expensive, overly priced tickets to watch Slayer's last ever UK tour. I know they're coming back. I'm not going again. I'm not doing it again. Boo-hoo. Enjoy. Is your middle name still Danger? I think my middle name at this point is actually Beardo, or is it my first name now? Beardo, you look at my cousin. He's a band called Cognitive. He's the lead vocalist. Check them out. I'm sure I've heard of them. May I get a demons? Dude, bro, murder? Yes, you may.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Like wild dogs, they'll find someone else to harass next week. They won't. Don't worry. What? I'm already. That's gonna trip me up. The more they post, the more Beardo has evidence for an harassment. Absolutely. The fact that he has tried to galvanise an audience and now that audience is actually taking part in it. Absolutely screwed. The Ouija Brothers Extra Hello Welcome in. You'll notice we've got your channel pinned to the top there. And we have been directing people over to your new channel. Murders. I mean, they've got no reason to be jealous of me other than I get more views than any of them. Have you ever heard of Manowar? Yeah, I'm not much of a fan, I'm afraid, Monique. Chantel Jobson, thank you for the £2. Keep your chin up, Beardo. They are bell ends. And they just... Beardo we trust. Thank you. Sub to the Weege Brothers Extra. Appreciate it, Mike. Oh! They do all the things they accuse of. It's almost as if they project. Oh, they're absolutely projecting. Absolutely. But they're breaking the law. I'm not. Cuddly Uncle Beardo, the Valley Sasquatch. It's a bit much. I like it. AV Stevie, thank you for the 19.99. Back to It's Your Fault. I trusted a fart and I've shit myself. It's your fault, Beardo. Hashtag blame Beardo. Merch in the store. Hashtag blame Beardo. Excuse me. I started following rugby more as well, but partly because I'm from Portugal. And upset against Fiji really made the news here. What's happened to Wales this last couple of years? It's a disgrace. I've been to see Slipknot more than any other band. More than any other band. I want to open a business. Who wants to help me start a gynecologist office called Customer Cervix? Oh my God, Kaylee. I'm not banning that. I look like a James. I definitely don't. I don't need a shirt to blame Beardo. He's always blaming me. I might get another one with fucking blame Coombsy written on it. Thank you for the link there, Jolene. Almost 700 people in. I imagine there's going to be a few in waiting to see what carnage unfolds or if I say something stupid, but no. I mean, have you heard of a band called Acid Mammoth? I definitely haven't heard of them. Beardo the only one that can make the meth head scary like roaches. How about Gigolo Hotel womb service? Oh my God, really? Slipknot was your son's favourite band. They're up there. I don't like Sleep Token. We watched them live with Architects. Architects, one of the best bands I've seen live in years. Sleep Token, I wanted a nap. Blame Beardo, I'm cold. Sorry, Mary Jane Gin Juice. I'm very sorry that you're cold. Saw Slipknot Reading Festival and got hit in the head with a large metal bin. All proceeds. So I leaked the pipe in at work. What's the new Weege Brothers? It's pinned to the top of the chat. Also chuffed. But we're not discussing rugby today. Seen Stone so many times. Met the man. I've met Corey Taylor once. Years and years and years ago. Very nice guy. Met the clown. One of the most boring, in the nicest way possible, one of the most boring people I've ever met. I thought he was going to be like this lunatic. And he was talking about farmland. And I'm just like, are you really the clown or are you a roadie? Sure, you'll get your account back in due course, the Weege Brothers. Yeah, I mean, I know there's been a massive outcry on people on Twitter, and apparently that's the way to get it noticed. I don't understand why YouTube make it so difficult for people to get their own content back. Rose Red, thank you for the 1999. You're a good dude who posts truthful content. All of us know you know who you are. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Watched Linkin Park download the last UK tour before Chester Pass. Such an amazing memory. I've seen Architect. I haven't been to a gig for a couple of years, and I don't really miss it. I think I spent so long going to so many gigs, like from little garage band gigs up to, I don't know. If somebody like Sepultura reformed, I'd go and watch them. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. If Electric Callboy or Parkway Drive or Killswitch came over, I'd watch them. Because I've missed every tour of those guys. I've seen Parkway, actually. I know Corey surprised me too. He's a bit of a cocky dude, bro. Yeah, he's very chilled. But considering he's from Des Moines, Iowa, he speaks like he's lived in California his entire life. It's weird. You missed Typo Negative. They were a very, very good band. Out of milk for my coffee. Blame Beardo. Can't afford ticket. The ticket prices are fucking ridiculous. In 1996, I was in 97. I went to watch Metallica in the CIA with Corrosion of Conformity, and it cost me £27.99. £27.99. Elite walkthroughs, I do, but not like I used to. I'll tune in and out. I forward through a lot of matches just because I got no interest in a lot of them. I like to keep up with like the big dog and stuff, even though he's not called the big dog anymore. What did I see there? Going to see Underworld in August? Was that Underworld? I seen AC/DC in Vegas soon. Are AC/DC still going? Jesus. Broke my gig drought to see the Cardiacs sing to Tim. It was glorious. No band is worth a mortgage. The price just keeps... I mean, the last time we went to watch Slipknot, we took the 2 kids. So all 4 of us went, and it was... I think it was like 250 quid for a ticket. WWE, it's a play with violence. Kill Spaghetti with IST. Spaghetti alla Paranormale has WWE The Game 2K25. And he started building all of the debunkers to use in the game, and then he's going to play the game online. That'll be epic. There was a reload to with Metallica Corrosion of Conformity that was for the cunning stunt. Yes, that's the one I went to, Joe. I was 15, I believe, and I saved up my pocket money for it. Got a gig in December, my first one when I'm going with friends. Nice. My friends are obsessed with K-pop. I'm not even entirely sure what K-pop is. Oh, Korean pop, right? I don't know what it sounds like, though. Only gigs I'll go to a Ghost. I've listened to one Ghost song, and it put me off them. Something about Crucified Mary, or... not for me. Mr. Grey absolutely battered Purple in the test matches. And he's made me... He's made the side-eye guy, he's made Purple, and he's made Mr. Grey. I don't know who else he's made, because I've been a bit busy. Beerdo's finishing move has to include a giant wooden spoon. Initially, when Spaghetti asked me, I was like, I want the GTS, because I'm a big CM Punk fan. Mary on a cross, yeah, that. And then they were like, wouldn't you be more suited to the Sister Abigail? I was like, absolutely, I would be. Played in a bar called the Barfly in London. I've played the Barfly. And I've watched many, many bands there. I got Peaky Blinders the musical tickets for Christmas. Is that a thing? I wonder if Steve Griffin in it, because they got the accents for it, haven't they? The band Ghost is lame. It doesn't do anything for me at all. I wanted to see the Foos, but the cost of ticket meant going on my own. Wife loves K-pop. By the way, that's K-pop. I have no idea what it is. Faced them all, 10 quid. Ended up paying 40. Met them. Well worth it. I thought to seeing Iron Maiden with a new drummer. I wonder how long Iron Maiden are going to go for. Ban yourself and All Light and Ghost. Nah, this shit. Beardo, I'm out of weed. Blame Beardo. You're welcome. Event Sevenfold. Yeah, we took 4 of us went to Event Sevenfold. I think that was about 200 quid a ticket as well. Who did Avenge play with? Can't remember. Later, Stephanie W. Callow. Appreciate you. Beardo and a Panto. Oh, no, he's not. Seether. I'm not a big fan of Seether. As long as Beardo's finisher is called the Banhammer. The band is called BTS. Look for the Bloodstock. I haven't been to Bloodstock for years. The last time I went to Bloodstock was about 13 years ago because I worked there. My mate's in a Foo Fighters cover band, but it's not called the Pooh Fighters. I think it's just called the Foos. Do I listen to Rush? No. I'm into the more heavy side of things. Someone told me since I like Dream Theater, I would like Ghost. Not even close. Completely separate genres. Ghost isn't metal. I mean, it's one song, but it sounded like it was written in the 70s by hippies. Thanks for taking the fall. Usually I'm at fault. You're welcome, Megan. How about Chevelle? Not listen to them. Beardo chat is absolutely wild. So I know there's 684 people in there. And those dickheads try and do that to me. Please tell me the side I guy's finisher is Mr. Socko. Last concert Beard went to was the Backstreet Boys. It was not, Megan. Avenged Sevenfold support was just... Oh, yeah. Because when Disturbed came on, I went outside to vape because I don't like Disturbed either. They make tea in the microwave in the USA. Beardo's fault. Do they really? Beardo, what do you think of Baby Metal? I've listened to 3 songs. It's not for me, but I did enjoy the one they did with Electric Callboy. Best memory of sitting down with Green Day having a Budweiser after they set Reading Festival. Still got my signed Reading shirt. Nice. I've not heard a Pinhead. So what was your best concert? It would probably be Metallica in '97. We don't have a video tonight. We'll have a video next Sunday. Blame Beardo. Thanks, Ghost on Trent, for joining in. By the way, Weege Brothers still rapping. Weege Brothers already over 1k subs. Let's go. I want to absolutely do download even if it murders me. I haven't been to download for years. I don't like the layout of it. I don't like how mainstream it's gotten. Sonosphere was the greatest festival I went to. Sonosphere was epic. And they only ever did 2. Or 2 that I remember. Just with Beardo that you love Nickelback. Absolutely not. Nothing. I sneezed. Hashtag Beardo's fault. Thank you, Annalise. Carl Quee, thank you for the £5. We appreciate you, Beardo. Appreciate you too. Beardo gets backstage tickets for Justin Bieber. Prodigy. See, I was never a Prodigy fan until I saw them live. Because they weren't metal. And I used to be one of those guys, like, if it's not metal, I don't like it. They supported the Foo Fighters. And I ended up preferring the Prodigy set. It was just different live. Beardo, I entered you in a win a private home concert contest from the Backstreet featuring Jolene. Gave up on download way too expensive and mainstream. Yeah, I mean, it happened when I was younger as well. They put Daphne and Celeste on one year, and I'm like, the fuck is this? You'd love to see Disturbed. They're not for me. Not for me. But I hope you Mrs. Geek are okay after everything this week. Spoke by a lot of people who know you. I mean, everybody knows the real me now. I keep getting fucking doxxed. Used to go to Stonehenge Festival every year until it got stopped. I didn't even know Stonehenge had a festival. I know they do the summer thing, solstice. Did you know Disturbed burned the Bulls championship banners? What? I don't know what any of that means. You got the hiccups. It's Beardo's fault. It's not. Guns N' Roses. Me and Papa Geek just subscribed to the Ouija Brothers Extra. Come on, peeps, get clicking. It is pinned to the top for everyone that wants to know. Heart Investigations, hello to you. As a metalhead, Prodigy opened me up to some British music in general. I get it. Blast Rights, thank you for the $50. Thank you very, very much. Hate when people who lie attempt to intimidate people, calling them out, but I hate it more when people take actions that could harm. Stay safe, keep fighting the good fight. I'm not at risk of any harm. At all. At all. I mean, no. I am not at any risk from any of those people, trust me. Saw Avenged Sevenfold, they were dreadful. Skindred are a fantastic band to watch live. Out of this world. I've known Benji for a long, long time, back from his Dub War days. Kathy Lee, best concert for me was Boston back in the 80s. More than a feeling. My ex went to Woodstock. Well pissed about that. The same tattoo as Keith Flint from The Prodigy. Keith, I met Keith once. Very briefly, but very nice guy. A lot of my mates met him. Got to know him after meeting him. And everyone always said how nice a guy he was. If you're a bit late, hope you're well, mate. Living the dream, Mark Wilson. Mastodon were awesome live. I've never seen Mastodon live, I don't think. Late 90s Prodigy. Yeah, Prodigy when they're in the rave stuff wasn't for me. Saw Skindred several times. Newport Helicopter Crew. I did a couple of Ozfest, the first download, give up after that. I did the first Ozfest in Milton Keynes Bowl. Absolutely phenomenal. Black Sabbath and then Ozzy Osbourne and then Black Sabbath reuniting for the first time. with Ozzy as the headliner. Amazing, amazing day. The night, not so much, because me and my mate Gruff got thrown out. And then we ended up in, like, the Roadrunner beer tent because Max Cavalera and Dimebag felt sorry for us. We ended up meeting all these bands. All the boys were mocking us. You got thrown out! I don't think we'd even done anything. But, we got to meet Cold Chamber, Soulfly, most of Pantera, and a few other bands. Can't even remember who else we met. Atrix Blue, thank you for the 1999. Well done on catching some poop, rolling it in the ball, throwing it in Andrew's face, coming out with clean hands. He ended up with poop on his face. And I don't think it's going to stop there. I've seen Skin Dread. One of their sets went to shit after the drummer went wrong with the wrong set. Beardo's fault. Oh, come on. Can't blame me for something that they've done. Can I find out what Mary loves, please? You can, Pinky. Derek, are you there?
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
You claim to shame you went to see the Spice Girls. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear. You love Cold Chamber? I adored Cold Chamber when they first came out. They were unlike anything I'd ever seen or heard before. And everybody had a crush on Raina. I think Beardo listens to hair metal. I don't like hair metal. I mean, pre-Cowboys from Hell, I don't even like those. I've got them, the pre-Cowboys from Hell albums, but I don't like them. So I made an 84 on the Power Slave tour. Twisted Sisters are opening, but that sounds like a great lineup. I love Iron Maiden. It is Blame Beardo Day every day. You can get your t-shirts in the store. Beardo Spice, the teabagging Spice Girl. Spice Girls of your childhood was your first CD. See, I was in the latter stages of school when the Spice Girls rose to fame, and it was unlike anything I've ever seen. Anything. Like, Take That were massive. They were shit, but they were massive. The Spice Girls thing, I'd never seen. I don't think there's been anything like it before or since. Like, music now isn't anything like it used to be. There's no stadium metal bands left once the older generation retire. I don't think Avenged are ever going to fill a stadium in the UK. Not like Metallica could. I've had a cold, I'm hacking at my lungs like 40 a day. Clearly Beardo. Blame Beardo. My mate was in an Iron Maiden tribute band. They got pretty good. I've seen a few really good tribute bands. There's two Motorhead bands that I've seen that are really, really good. Out of this world good for One of them even looks like Lemmy's, got the handlebar and everything. Have you ever seen the Tokyo Hotel fans? No. Love the first 6 Sabbath albums. Those guys, for me, invented metal. Oh, they absolutely did. I mean, Tommy Iommi, through an accident with the tip of his finger, invented the power chord, didn't he? Dolly Parton. No. I honestly thought the Spice Girls was a wind-up. I mean, I'm not a fan of any of it, but I'm not saying that the music was good. But the sheer size of it was fucking everywhere. And as a metalhead, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But I've never seen anything. There's been nothing like that since. There's no, like, massive movement in music anymore. Metal's just gone underground. Hopefully it'll come back around again, because it was big in the later part of the 70s and 80s. The 90s it went off the boil until Nirvana, and then grunge took over. The early 2000s, new metal took over. Hopefully we can get back to any metal being popular. Remember that? Korn, Limp Bizkit and stuff playing Top of the Pops? Johan Drigo Westgate, thank you for the £5. I've met Deep Purple in Cardiff. Steve Morse signed my guitar. That's pretty epic. Thank you very, very much. Oh, I missed something there. Goldie looking chain. I'm more of a fan of mouldy looking stain. Snark Incarnate, thank you for the 10 gifted. Did I miss that? Snark, thank you very, very much. The energy of massive pits is healing. Metal shows unlike anything else. Anything else. And there's so much respect at them. But have you had a sick century from ashes to new? No. As a crusty, drugged up raver, me and my crew, we got on well with the metal crowd. When I was a kid, there was this huge thing, metalheads versus the ravers. We hated each other. And then in the early 2000s, because metal got so popular, they kind of drifted over to us. It was bizarre. And my mate owned a metal club. The one with all them stories in. And it got really popular. Because, like, the townies or the chavs or whatever you want to call them started to like metal. It was bizarre. Bizarre times. Check out High on Fire. I've heard High on Fire. That's Berado to you. Absolutely. You haven't listened to... No. Not even reading that. Bedo, you need to come to Roadburn, Utrecht. What's that? Where's that in Snake? Roadburn in Utrecht. Where's that? I don't know where that is. I went to Glastonbury once. It was shit. I think Oasis played. I don't like Oasis. It was probably cheesy quaver in the 90s. Pills galore, messy weekends. See, I was never into it. I went to a rave once because my mates went. And I was just like, why is everyone chewing their own faces? I'm leaving. This is shit. And let's be fair, rave music does sound like Optimus Prime is having a wank. Metal show in the Netherlands. Alright. 1.09, the Weeds Brothers Extra. Let's go. That'll grow quickly. Type O Negative, love Type O Negative. Oasis, Jenny J. I detest Oasis. Pixel Mix, thank you for the £2. Hey Beardo, how's things? How can I send you stuff? If you look into the channel description, there's a PO box listed there. The wife is Dutch. Creed Seether, Theory of a Dead Man. I'm not much of a fan of any of that. I liked Stained a bit. Creed were okay. Seether, I've only heard a couple of songs. Theory of a Dead Man, I could never get into. Best UK band was Bolt Thrower after Black Sabbath. I've never heard of Bolt Thrower. I probably should have, right? PO Box for Beatles on the channel description. If outside the UK, be sure to ask your post office to pay for the customs. Yep. I don't want another 70 quid bill. What Spaghetti alla Paranormale last night? Spaghetti alla Paranormale's Letter to Proving Demons video was so well done. I just choked on my coffee. It's Beardo's fault. Blame Keep Beardo. Absolutely, it's my fault. You have my sympathies for Oasis going to Australia. King Diamond. Yeah, of course we had a King Diamond. Amon Amarth. Yes, I've heard a few by them. They're on my Spotify playlist in the car. Still here, listening and lurking. I've cleaned my house. Are you well now, Occult Life? Gotta be some love for Meatloaf in you. My wife loves Meatloaf. And I would do anything for that except put that shite on in my car. Now, I respect Meatloaf. I'm not a fan, but I respect Meatloaf. At least he's talented with his voice and music writing, you know? Beardo likes Boney M. I can't even think of a Boney M joke to throw back there. Rah, rah, Rasputin.
Rawr. Rawr.
Merciful Fate. Yes. We take a skid as you're accepting the blame for everything else. You're not willing to accept the blame for me. Pomp. There's only so much I can take on the chin, you know? Volbeat. I like Volbeat. A lot of my mates, all the metalheads, are like, oh, Volbeat suck. And I'm like, I like Volbeat. Right, this camera is pissing me off. Why is it so blurry? Two seconds. I think I fixed it. It'll be on autofocus. If I move, the camera will be all shite, but there we go. Didn't Oasis write a song about two supermarkets? Little by little. That was funny. Take it on the chin. Hey, look at dirty in you. Volbeat, not vulva. Megan, will you stop thinking about your... Not finishing that. Volbeat and awesome. Yeah, a lot of my mates hate them. I like them. But when we do the motorbike rallies and stuff, we get there and they'll play the same song all weekend by Volbeat, and it's like they've got more than one song. Lola Montez. Every bike rally. All day, every day. Not a fan of Cheesy Reeve. Is it Bloodfist that my nephew listens to? Did Bloodfist do a song with Freddy Krueger? On the chins, you mean? Jesus Christ. Is me losing weight? Why does my stream look so shite live? But oh no, it has cleared. Arch Enemy on tour. I haven't even heard Arch Enemy with a new singer. Take it on the chin. Last night. No matter what Dolly or Steve said, it didn't come out right. Can I get a wee? I'll blanket me if you don't. Teresa, of course you can. $4.99. This new person investigating with me was driving me to get back at it. She's inspired me not to give up. Don't give up. Stick with it. There's a change coming, and there's a reason that certain people are behaving the way they are. I need Dave to tame me. Cannot stand King Diamond. Mister is a huge fan. Yuck. I mean, there's bands I love that Mrs. Geek hates, and Mrs. Geek loves Pink Floyd, and I can't fucking stand them. And she texted me the other night. She's like, I like driving to work on my own because I'm listening to Oasis, and I was like, disgraceful. I'd have thrown the CD player out of the car. It's a CD player. It's an entertainment system in your car now, isn't it? Or whatever they call them. You must like Goblin. Excuse me? How rude. Corvette fart, please. Coming right up, Sir Stevie.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Quick question for you, Dolly, while you're in the chat. What letter comes before L in the alphabet? Heather Thomas, don't be worried about being late. You don't like Pink Floyd? I don't. Love Pink Floyd. I hate them. It's the most boring shite I've ever listened to. On random note, woke up Saturday morning, cat jumped up, shoved his ass right in my face. Enjoy. The Phasmophobia new... Yeah, we played it on Thursday. I really enjoyed playing Phas Thursday. Don't tell Papa Geek about Oasis. I think the only person I know that hates Oasis more than me is Papa Geek. Why are you beeping at me? I think you have to be stoned to listen to Pink Floyd. I mean, my wife just doesn't smoke weed at all. She loves Pink Floyd. Not a Floyd... I can respect what they did for music, and I can appreciate them as very talented songwriters and composers. It just balls the fucking pants off me. Because you like power metal, Halloween, Dragon Force. I don't mind some of it. Dragon Force I can listen to, but not like all the time. Gets a bit too much like somebody's jerking their guitar off. It's brilliant the ghost can hunt you outside the house in the garden. Yeah, some people found that out the hard way, didn't they, Gingy? It's like, I managed to get outside. I'm dead. But have you seen the 12-part documentary Metal Evolution? Yes, I have. I think I've got it on like numerous DVDs with felt pen on them. Oasis are a pub band only got big due to posh journos in the 90s who were desperate to appear working class. I don't mind the Stereophonics, but Stereophonics and Oasis are the most famous pub bands I've ever seen. And I've seen them all live. Just don't like. I don't mind the Stereophonics. I think Manic Street Preachers were better than any of them. First concert for me was Pink Floyd. I mean, are you even old enough to have watched Pink Floyd the first time round? Is there any of the original members left in Pink Floyd? They're so shit. They hate each other. See, Papa Geek will be like, yeah, tell him, Beardo, Oasis suck. And I've just slated Pink Floyd. He'd be like, what did he say? All the remakes of what are already good movies. There's no more originality. Marvel movies are original. Big hello from a small town, Thurley, in Ireland. Hello there, John Brett. Dean Bailey, thank you for the £5. Beardo, ask Alexa, are dragons real?
All dragons seem real to me, from the Komodo dragons of Indonesia to the one that sits on the flag of Wales. In fact, I see one right now. I might just say hi. Or maybe not.
She just roared at me. Oh, that was awesome. A 2 Manic Street Preachers album in my collection, 0 Stereophonics. I'm kind of biased for Stereophonics because I met them before they got proper famous. And when Stuart Cable left the band, met him a few times. Leave Pink Floyd alone. Nah. I'm going to have a Pink Floyd party and make Beardo stay all night. You know what'll happen? You and old man, you and the old man, I nearly said his name then, will end up putting Pink Floyd on. And at some point, they'll say, oh, put something on you want. I'll put Electric Callboy on. The entire house will be like, oh, not this shit again. Except Mama Geek. Because Mama Geek likes Electric Callboy. I can put on anything, no matter how heavy it is, and 9 times out of 10, you'll see Mama Geek start nodding her head. She's like, I like this. I like this. Go on, Mama Geek. Alexa, do you believe in ghosts? It's the first time she's ever blanked me. She's sick of my shit. If a weird music eclectic would be the word yet. Google won't fart to you anymore. Oh no. You're comfortably numb blasting Pink Floyd. I would be comfortably numb. I'd be out like a light. Maybe that's what I could do when I get my bouts of insomnia, is listen to Pink Floyd. I bet I'd sleep then. Reef. I kind of like Reef. Mama Geek is a legend. She absolutely is. I've had to turn the autofocus on because it won't manually focus properly. And that camera, the lens is still in my bag because I took the lens for a different camera last night. You fronted a band for years. The politics didn't need to be copied though. I was out with it. Beautiful scared. When the guy punched you in the wheelchair, were you comfortably numb? Yeah. I was in La La Land. Rude. And what? Dark Horse Paranormal, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. We are fighting now, sir. Yeah, well, I'll fight you with a hammer. I didn't press the button. Fuck. Body count covered. Really? Did they? Alexa's not responding. Checkmate, debunkers. I know. She's done me there. I'm not getting Alexa to play songs. So a lot of punk bands as a teenager living in Brighton at the time was so good, but Brighton is rubbish these days. I used to go to Brighton to gigs. I'm sure I went to Brighton to watch Slipknot on their first UK tour. I mean, I went every date they did. My cat was comfortably a bum. What? Bets now on. CRL versus Berado. Who wins, chap? Berado. Berado. I've taken enough hits this week. Pet Shop Boys fan. Fair. Not my thing at all. Lee can help with Alexa. He probably could, but better not ask him because he'll jump in on the bullying trend as well. Comfortably numb after 2 bottles of red on the weekend. Betting 100 on the old man. Wait, I'm not old. Ish. CRL for the win all day. Look at the mods all banding together. It's me shaking my fist at you. Thank you, chat. You're all banned. Nuclear banned. Nuclear band? I just read something there that just floated up the screen. Korn did Another Brick in the Wall. It was awful. That Korn album in its entirety sucked. See, previously, my 8-year-old has autism and fixates on subjects. He loves Beardo and he won't let me turn the light off until he says Beardo out. Oh, that's amazing. That's cool. The Alexa is going to call you fake and a liar sometimes. Possibly. Oh my god, you mentioned really haunted. Stop bullying. I can't believe they tried to drag him into it. I mean, really. If your wife likes Pink Floyd, she will love the new Steve Wilson album that came out on Friday. Yeah, she's left for work. I heard the door close about 7 minutes ago. Like 359. Thank you, Helena M. Appreciate you. So, Rito, gotta go. Great live, by the way. Bye, everyone. Laters, Bristol Paranormal Hunters. Appreciate you coming in. Corn covering Word Up. The video was cool as shit. Anybody consider Blue Cheer from the late 60s? I've never heard them, to be fair. I spelled my own name wrong. Don't worry about it. Blue Cheer and Sir Lord Baltimore. I don't know what any of that means. Only a fool would back against CRL. But are there any plans to do more live streams with other debunkers or investigators? Not really. Not out of being nasty or rude or anything. But when I have guests on, I'll go on other people's channels. But when I have guests on here, because everyone wants the buttons, it derails it. And obviously I use StreamYard, so I can't press the buttons. And then I end up spending half of the stream time telling people that the Stream Deck doesn't work on StreamYard. And even if it did, I wouldn't be using it because, you know, we've got guests on. I don't know if... I'm not exactly known for my podcast skills, you know what I'm saying? The chats are so busy. Although there are some people right now, I would absolutely be like, hey, do you want to come on and chat this shit out in front of everyone? It's a bad idea. You saw Korn with Nickelback? Wow. Apparently that GT post about revenge was reference to the pineapple flavoured drink sponsorship. Fair enough. Beardo, I need your thoughts on something at a later date. You can ask. Damn it, now it's 661. What are we on about? You can run OBS through StreamYard if you do it right. Yeah, but the problem is, I couldn't... If you imagine I had, I don't know, the Weeds Brothers on, that would be a really busy stream, I imagine. And then it's like, ask them a question, and then, oh, hang on a second, cut them off, hit the ban button, hit the Negan button, right, sorry, lost where we were. I don't know if it would work unless it was on a different day of the week that I'm not normally live on. I'll be so into a Berado podcast with the debunkers. Me and Purple tried it once, but we both got too busy. Can Jake have a band, please? Yes, you can. Jake, your band. Anna Mary Loves Dick coming up.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Kaylee, I'm kind of glad you mentioned that. Ben completely took me by surprise this week. Completely. Because he actually called it down the middle. I'm still not going to support him. I'm still not going to shout him out. But a lot of people say, you might want to watch that. And I did. And I was like, holy shit. He actually called it down the middle. Was my question deleted? I won't ask it. Nobody's deleted anything because I get a notification when stuff gets deleted. I haven't seen anything deleted, Carlito. It's been a long time since I've heard a good new metal band. Electric Callboy. Beardo stole my beard. I didn't. The boys are back up to 1.19k subs. They got back... I mean, they were at 100k. I mean, if they could get that back in a couple of days, that would be the most monumental rise back I've ever seen. Have a message on screen that says no buttons. Yeah, I could do. You got any big ideas for upcoming videos, Beardo? I've got a few ideas. like, obviously I do parodies now and again, and I'm still going to do a Midwest Ghost Hunter parody, but call it the Mid-Wales Ghost Hunter, and then just do what he does, but probably just in my house, or like in a random field, or just something really stupid, but then actually do the stuff that he does. J-Carts has been great. J-Carts has been phenomenal. There has been a lot more support than negative. It's just the way they are doing it now. They're playing really, really fucking dirty. Really dirty. Subscribe to the Weege Brothers Extra. I just stepped barefoot on a fucking Lego brick. Your fault, Beardo. Can you go that long without blinking? I might tape my eyes open. I might do. Obviously, I've got the Fort investigation that I've got to edit. I've got 2 nights, 3 days, and 30 East Drive coming up. I've got Derby Jail with Ghosts on Trent coming up. I've got the event company that I've still got to get back to book some dates with them. Smash that like button for supporting our lovely Beardo. Thank you, Elena M. How's your mum? I hope she's very well today. Jack's the worst. There's nothing worse than Lego. Nothing worse than Lego. Idea. Do you mean a headache with pictures? What? Lego brick is my fault. Building a Star Destroyer. Fair. Those implaceable Welsh. What are you on about? What hurts more, stepping a Lego brick or a Weeble to the head? Stepping a Lego brick. The only thing that hurts more than stepping on a Lego brick is stepping on an upturned plug. Because plugs in the UK, if you're not in the UK, 3-pronged plug. If you step on one of them barefoot... Do you believe in crop circles? I did. I seen these really intricate designs, and then people admitted to the hoax. And happy birthday, Beardo. Can I get a roar, please? Casty me. Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
Beardo, do you have a pic of your bat? So, I haven't got them on the PC. I don't want to open up my private Facebook to try and scroll through it. I might post them in Discord somewhere. My mum got a plug stuck in her knee and didn't realise because of the nerve condition. She walked around. Jesus! My kid broke a light bulb. Stepping on that was fun. Beardo stole our birthdays. Yes, I did. Those jacks are killer to step on. In the wisdom of James me, what is worse than standing on a plug? Standing on a landmine. Fair comment. Stepped on a plug, those are for sitting on. What? Ah, Ghost Wiener! Sudden a rusty nail. No, it doesn't hurt more than Lego. Just saying. Who's not being polite? Who's not being polite? What have they said? I can't even see it. Have they been removed, have they? Worse than Lego is wiping your ass with a broken bottle. Stepping on stickle bricks. Yeah, but they're softer than Lego. Just joined Beardo as a member. It's Beardo's fault because he found my card details. Thank you, Dark Horse Paranormal. I appreciate you. I'm glad my pain has opened up a conversation for you all. I mean, we could start a conversation from nothing, right? Son has finally watched Back to the Future, one of the greatest movies ever created. I still don't have permission to see her, but the doc says since they gave her meds that she was taken away from 8 years ago, she was on for about 30 years. She's on them again and doing great. Can't wait. Amazing, Alina. Absolutely amazing. How does one get into the Discord? It is invite only, but one of the moderators will happily provide a link for you guys in the chat. You stood on a human turd. Right, that's your own fault for going barefoot at a festival. People at a festival have no hygiene. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the $4.99. I left my wallet in Wales last year. It was Beardo's fault. I can get Granny's dumpling, get a piss off ghost. Yes, she can. That's a true story. He'd actually driven a couple of hours away and then had to come back. Where's my piss off ghost gone? Hang on, I've lost piss off ghost. I've lost it. It's back. Ah, fuck.
Piss off, ghost!
You'll dig my Legos out your feet. I'm trying to finish the thing today. Are you actually building the Death Star Lego? That's amazing. You disagree because you drank the Kool-Aid. Right. What are you actually saying? Let's have a look at this. It seems you will always delete things you don't agree with, or those comments that don't kiss your ass. I expect to be further censored and blocked. Audrey D, how can you claim to be having your messages censored or blocked when they are the only things you have said in the last year? You have commented 3 times. Oh wait, there's more. You disagree. I'm polite, good grief. It seems you'll always delete things. I had a channel where I posted something about someone I love very much but never deleted comments. I feel you were so weak to delete comments. Just because you don't agree is no excuse. I'm not sure how I feel about Berado deleted I can see your entire history, Audrey D. I can see your entire history. Until today, you have never commented on the channel. So kindly stop talking out of your rear end, please. You're needlessly complaining there. And do you know what? You've caught me on a really fucking bad day. So you can get the fuck out of my chat. I can't believe I just wasted that time. Type in the chat again so I can ban your ass. Hey, Berado, it looks like Andrew's been watching you tonight. J-Carts is sticking up for you. Just watching it. Whatever. They've gone way over the top. Imagine coming in to 630 something people and lying. Do you know how stupid you've just made yourself look? I know, I'll go in, accuse them of deleting my comments, and they've never commented apart from today. I've had some bad trolls in this community over the years. That was shit. Could you at least try and be good at it? She hasn't commented back for me to ban her, if she... I should have just banned her there and then. Oh, there you are. Oh, one of the mods already got you. Bye-bye, Audrey. Have a beautiful time. You can go running back to your friends now and tell them how nasty I've been when you came in here and lied, defending liars. Bravo. Proto Daddy, thank you for the 4 months. Someone should build a Lego model of you, Berado. And how is your Mexican cousin Berado? I like that. I like that. Craptastic. People just need to understand. I've never claimed to be the most intelligent of people. But I am far smarter than your average dumbass. And it's not just me that can do that. The mods can do that as well. The mods can literally go through chat and channel history logs. So they can see everything anyone's ever said. So if you're going to call me out, have a reason to do it. Berado is ruthless. Love it. Don't press the ban hammer for those people. I've been a long time since I caught up on a live. It's been busy. Hey, Christian Swainpole, how you doing? Hope you're well. Flick, thank you for the £5. When I was young, I stood on a tiny bit of glass that had to be removed, and I still remember it. The doctor said it won't hurt. It bloody did. Doctors will always tell you that won't hurt, and it always does. Berado deleted my brain cells. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Audrey. We're not rude, though. We all said goodbye to Audrey. I don't think I was overly rude. I should have been. I'm not even smarter than the average bear. It's just most of the people that try to argue with me are dumb as fuck. Where were her receipts? People need to start remembering that we always provide receipts on this channel. And trust me, if I've missed something, the mods didn't. Berado deleted Mumra. Fuck Mumra. Lion-O all the way. I'm right back in time to see if Berado's fault Audrey got banned. Absolutely. Is there another paranormal? Yes, I was out filming last night. It's going to take me a while to edit it because I used multiple cameras, and this place was fucking massive. Biggest place I've ever investigated. Blast Rights, thank you for the $10 because your mods are amazing. Thank you, Blast Rights. Appreciate you. Demon from the past. I do believe in... I don't know if I believe in ghosts as such. I believe in something. Whether it's a trick of my own mind because I've experienced what you could call a ghost. I mean, I saw my great-grandfather as a child. He died long, long, long before I was born. He was dead before my mother was born. So there. Berado deleted Most Haunted. I mean, to be fair, Most Haunted deleted Berado live on stream. Can I get a tickle? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Paula Nelson, of course you can. Best of luck for you for tomorrow. Best of luck. Whoever wanted the Discord link, it's there. Snake Incarnate, thank you for another 5 gifted, you legend. Rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
The mods are awesome. Is that Berado's fault? I can't take credit for them. Berado, did you see the new Thundercats Masters of the Universe crossover thing Mattel is doing? I didn't. Oh, don't tell me that. I haven't got enough room as it is. Actually, that's a good idea there, chat. Fill the chat with hearts for the mods, because they do a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic job. Chris, I listened to a podcast about time slips last night on my way home from the investigation, and it's utterly fantastic. But what really, really spun me out was there's a staunch skeptic has experienced it at an abbey in the UK. He saw monks and everything, and he was like, it must be my brain, but I experienced a time slip. We're only on for another 5 minutes. Ghost and Trent are not live tonight, so I don't know where we send in people. I'm going to have a look. I'm not sure who else has premieres or streams on a Sunday. Let me have a look. Let me see. DDT, thank you for the $5. Have a better day, Berado. Always remember, do the duck. You're echoey, sounding like Thor on my TV. I sound echoey. Do I? Firefly Kelly, thank you for the 19 months. Paul Nelson would like a rawr for a doctor's appointment. Paul Nelson, rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
Do you know what? Fright Night Project. Funnily enough, I've just grabbed a link for them. He's defended me a few times the last couple of weeks and months, and he's going live in 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll send everyone to Haunted Sessions, and so he makes me proper belly laugh. He did a video on a team that I am not a fan of, and oh, he decimated them. It was hilarious. That'll be the TV settings, no echo here. Thank you very much. Jenna Lou, thank you for the £2. Thank you very, very much. Thanking somebody for the membership. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee, is it? Legend. So kind people tonight. Thank you very, very much. Buckfast causes time slips. I'll never drink that shit ever again. The Weeds Brothers did have a new channel, but I think I've just replaced the pinned message I have. It's called the Ouija Brothers Extra. Also, Mr. Gray said he will be live sometime today, so watch for him. There you go. Pixel Miss, thank you for the £5. Oh man, I joined late. Thanks to the PO Box info, Berado. We're sending you a drawing and some other things soon. Pixel Mix, I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much, and thank you for the £5. He's good. Haunted Session sometimes says things I wish I could. I hope he doesn't know what's coming. Because what we'll do is, Haunted Session's a small channel, And me and Haunted Sessions have had, you could say, crossed words before now. You could say. But it's always been respectful. And I like that. He's been at YouTube for years, and he's on 2.17k subscribers. So let's do him a favour. He is quite abrasive, much like myself. Really haunted his life. Yeah, right. Berado, thank you for being my Wonderwall. Nah. Mr. Grey is going to be live. He doesn't normally go live this time of night, right? Most Haunted destroyed me too. Used to love that show. I did. Hair's thin and now I look old. Oh, right, not me. Did he send to his business email or the mod email? Yeah. Can I ask about the email? I don't know what that is. Everybody needs to be patient with emails because this last week, everything has blown up. I got home from an investigation last night. I was out for 14 or maybe 15 hours. And when I got home, the emails, the Facebook messages and the Discord messages ran into the hundreds. It was people looking out for me, but still. Holy shit. Paranormal by the Sea. Oh yeah, Paranormal by the Sea are also on at 9 o'clock. So if any of you do go to Haunted Sessions, get him to remind people Paranormal by the Sea at 9, and maybe he'll send people over there. But Haunted Sessions is going live in... Why is he waiting until long after I've ended? Right, he's got 6 minutes left, so I'll go for the 6 minutes, and then what we'll do is we'll screen share when we send everyone over. I have 2 bedroom with children door, just waiting to hear Berado up. Daniel Green's children, much love to you all. Berado out. Got him. Blessed my family lamb, love to you all. David and L, much love to you as well, my friend. Don't look back in anger. Kaylee. Don't look back, you wanker. I heard you say. Such a great community sharing up the live investigations. We do it on occasion. I stopped doing it as much as I did because it was like, oh, check this channel. And some of them weren't great. And others were like, oh, you didn't read me again. It's like, there's other people. Berado, he's just ended his stream. You are. He hasn't. There's 21 people waiting there. We actually did a little bit better with all crap. You guys absolutely have. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, everybody, for your kindness, your generosity, and the relentless mocking of me. It has absolutely made a shit time much easier. Much easier. Fairly new to this community, but I really love it. Pixel Mix, normally I've got a bit more energy and a bit more oomph about me, but I got a bit pissed off, you know. Gotta hit the hay. Good night. Good night to you, Mr. Badger. Sleep well, my friend. Wake up. Why do you put a little... like it. Jennifer Taylor, thank you. We appreciate you, Berado. I appreciate you more. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a fucking channel. I'd be sat here talking to myself. My wife would be working nights and I'd be miserable. Like, oh, I gotta go work in the factory tomorrow. Berado, where were you while we were getting high? Hogging the bong. If I was in my 20s. Or late teens. Last week. I didn't smoke a bong last. I haven't done a bong for a long, long time. Jesus. Thank you, Berado, for making me laugh. Love your channel. We support you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. To all this community, thanks for always being here and helping me. Love and respect to you all. Right back at you, Jamie Watson. Thank you for always being here. Always putting a smile on when you necessarily don't want to. It was just a little wobble on stream while I'm seeing people post that shit, you know. Can you get a tickle? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
No more tea bags unless it's for the black eyes. I mean, look at this shit. Guess who didn't sleep much? Not because of them lot. Not because of them lot. I can't do bongs anymore. Down here, pass out coughing. Yeah, the virgin lungs have been replaced by old lungs. Great company on a Sunday morning. Thanks, Berado. Special ed. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's the name of the song? You'll have to just Google... Oh, sorry, not even Google. On YouTube, put in Negan Tickle song. And it'll come up, I think. No, Hot Diggity Dog. Negan Hot Diggity Dog song. There you go. Love you, Berado. Love yours. Bring receipts never hold back on what's true and right. I try not to, you know. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I pull my punches. Especially when there's going to be legal implications for a lot of people. Try splash some warm water on your eyes, Berado. That's what I do with mine, get inflicted by that. It's not that, it's tiredness. I got in at like 5:10 and then seen that my phone had blown up massively. Went to bed about 6. And Mrs. Geek went to bed at 9 and I was back up, so I've had 3 hours sleep. It was nothing to do with not being able to sleep. It's because I was out investigating. We investigated till like 1. It should have taken me 3 hours, but one of the motorways was shut, and I got sent through the most bizarre country lanes I've ever seen. And then I went through Bath, like, I've passed this once. What the fuck? Berado, when I've been feeling down, you always made me laugh my ass off. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Emma Rose. I'm glad I make people laugh. And cry. Gonna have to play Faz soon. My paranormal team members need the Faz fix. Yeah, I'm gonna play it again next week, I think. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Okay, so at the top of the chat is Haunted Sessions Live. I've pinned his comment there, so I'm going to screen share it. He currently has 31 people watching. How many people can we get to go over there and say hashtag blame Berado? Hashtag blame Berado. I haven't got a camera on you, have I? Jesus Christ. I haven't got a camera. 2 seconds. Must be big. That's what she said. Let's see how many people we can get this up to. He's on 31. Let's help him out. He's had my back a few times this last couple of weeks. And behind the scenes, he's had my back as well. So go over to Haunted Sessions, pin to the top, hashtag Berado's fault. Let him know where we all came from. He's been at this years and years and years. He deserves a little bit of love and a little bit of support from us. Right, he's up to 36. Let's go. I'm going to type it as well. Shit. I nearly spelt my own name wrong again. Let's go. Right, I need to refresh this because it's not showing the true numbers clearly. He's got 48 in there. Let's go. Let's go. Met Andrew, seemed an okay person. I did post about meeting him. I like you and Andrew. Didn't understand the beef at first. You hate him, but now I see some of the things you're saying. Demon from the past, he's gone above and beyond. Absolutely above and beyond.
Live, yeah. There we go. There's my ugly mug.
Right,
Again,
guys.
StreamYard is bad to use, but because I've got...
Go on over to Haunted Sessions. Much love to you all.
Not fully
Berado
up
out.
on...
You feel like cutting down, the Berado goes around and need a roll. Can I get a roll? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roll. Can I get a roll? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off the Berado whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roll. You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Berado's got your back, and just like that, you
Thank you, everyone. Good night.